Entry-level luxury watch buyers today have more options than ever. Established and up-and-coming brands alike are making some compelling new four-figure watches, and there are even more choices available if you consider the used watch market. While many affordable luxury brands like Longines, Frederique Constant, Oris and Zodiac are doing genuinely cool stuff these days, in this video I'll focus on true luxury watches from premium brands like Rolex, Omega, Grand Seiko and Breitling. It's an admittedly arbitrary distinction, but in my opinion, here are the best entry-level luxury watches you should know about. I'll start with one of the most obvious recommendations for an attainable luxury watch. There are several choices for good entry-level Omega watch models, from Seamaster divers to Aquaterras and more. But if I had to pick one, for my money, I'm going with a straightforward Speedmaster professional model. Some modern Speedy Pro models feature sapphire crystals and/or casebacks, but collectors often prefer the appealing warmth of the classic Hesalite crystals found on references like 3570.50. The 3570.50 was a workhorse in the Omega lineup from 1996 to 2014, faithfully retaining the familiar look of the 145.012 and 105.012 models that famously went to the moon in 1969. Because of its long production run, the 3570.50 is not hard to find, which is a good thing for a collector looking for an entry-level luxury watch. There are a lot of Omega Speedmaster models out there, but you really can't go wrong with a bog-standard Speedy Pro. Although they are perhaps best known for their 50 Fathoms dive watch, Blancpain is actually a world-class dress watch brand. Because dress watches get so much less love from enthusiasts than sports watches, you can find some at fantastic prices. There are a variety of entry-level Blancpain watches that can be found for well under $10,000. The Villeret Ultraplate lineup offers beautiful white enamel dials and extremely thin cases with list prices that start at $200 for men's sizes. However, it's usually not hard to find Blancpains for 30% off MSRP. Cartier has had a strong turnaround in recent years, and the Santos line has been a big part of that. The Santos holds a place in wristwatch history as both the first pilot's watch and the first purpose-built men's wristwatch. A stainless steel Santos is an excellent entry-level Cartier watch, particularly the neo-vintage Santos 100 large model. Its classic silver dial and Roman numerals exemplify the timeless Cartier Santos aesthetic that you would expect, but its very large 41mm diameter is distinctively modern. Keep in mind that rectangular watch cases wear larger than round ones. Santos 100 large models can be found for about $5,000 pre-owned. The Explorer 36 is an entry-level Rolex sports model. Although its history relating to Mount Everest is a bit of a Rolex myth, its black dial and signature 3, 6, and 9-hour markers have been iconic for over 70 years. You can't go wrong with any generation of Explorer model, but the 14270 model hits a nice sweet spot of modern reliability, neo-vintage appeal, and reasonable pricing, under $6,000. The 14270 model was made from 1989 to 2001. Every 14270 comes on a steel oyster bracelet with a 20mm lug width. The current Explorer 36 has a 19mm bracelet, which some find more elegant, while others prefer the more aggressive and traditional 20mm width. Ever since George Kern took the reins of Breitling in 2017, the brand seems to be on the right track. Classy chronographs like the Premier, along with tasteful updates to their core lines, have brought Breitling out of the clunky, oversized early 2000s aesthetic era. The current Superocean dive watch lineup balances modern sensibilities with some vintage design cues, like the square-tipped minute hand. The Superocean is available in 3 sizes, and the 36mm version looks great on small wrists. Personally, I prefer the proportions of the 42 over the 44, but they all look good. Although it's offered on a bracelet, I think the Superocean has one of the best rubber straps out there. The folding clasp's quick adjust function is a pleasure to use. That should cover just about everything you need to know about the entry-level luxury watch landscape. If I overlooked your favorite one, let me know in the comments.